at 147. We can honestly do that next.
I'm down.
I think I'm joking.
I'm not joking either.
I don't think we can. In fact, he said he would go to London, which actually surprised me.
Yes.
We can do it in London.
It'll be bigger.
Yeah, and to be fair, after your last fight, people will be a lot more interested in the fight.
That's how I'm fired. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. Strong.
All right, guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And that, guys, was an audio clip from the Ariel Helwani show. That was the WBC 135-pound champion Shakur Stevenson having a little discussion, having a little powwow with Conor Benn about a possible fight between the two later on this year. Now, for those of you who don't know, Conor Benn fights at 147. Shakur Stevenson fights at 135. And to be quite frank with you guys, I'm going to be honest about this. I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this one bit. And it's because of a couple of reasons that I'm going to make clear to you guys in a moment. I talked about Conor Benn just recently on a video I did about Devin Haney. And that's one of the reasons. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to reiterate that later on. But I'm going to talk about the first reason I don't like this. The first reason I don't like this is because Shakur Stevenson going up to face Conor Benn at 147 does absolutely nothing for Shakur Stevenson. Conor Benn doesn't have a title. So going up to 147 and let's just say he beats Conor Benn, what does that do for him? Absolutely nothing. So I just don't see why he would even entertain this. If he's going to go to 147, I would prefer him fight someone with a title. I would rather see him fight Rolando Rolly Romero, the WBA regular champion, than to fight Conor Benn. At least he's going to get something out of it. If he wins that fight, at least he becomes a 3-division champion. Fighting Conor Benn does nothing for him. And there's a lot more great fights for him around his weight class that I would rather see other than Conor Benn. You know, Tank, if Tank's available, or even if Tank's not available, Lamont Roach, I think that would be an excellent fight. But Conor Benn, not so much. Now, the second reason is because Conor Benn himself. I'm just not a fan of Conor Benn. I'm sorry, guys. For the fans in the UK who like Conor Benn, don't take it personal. And it's nothing really personal against Conor Benn. I'm just going to state some facts here. Conor Benn talks down on Devin Haney. Conor Benn talks down on Shakur Stevenson. And there's nothing wrong with a guy having confidence in himself and his abilities, but you're talking down on two guys who've accomplished way more than you have. Way more. Shakur Stevenson is a 2-division champion. Devin Haney is a 2-division champion and a former undisputed champion. What is Conor Benn's biggest claim to fame? I'll tell you. Losing to Chris Eubanks Jr., and being on super serum, getting caught with super serum in his system. Those are his biggest claim to fame. So talking down on these guys, I got to scoff at that. Maybe Conor Benn will become a champion later on down the line, but I don't think you should talk down on those guys. Those guys have accomplished way more than you. Yeah, sure, have confidence in yourself. But at the same time, you're calling these guys boring. You're calling these guys runners, and they've done things that you haven't even done yet. So that's another reason. It's Conor Benn himself that I don't want him to get a fight like that. I don't think he's earned it. I think he has more to do, in my opinion. But anyway, that's my opinion on that. Like I said, I'd rather see Shakur Stevenson fight someone else. If you're going to go to 147, fight Rolly. If you're going to stay at 135, fight someone like Tank with a title. Well, we know that Lamont Roach doesn't have a title, but Lamont Roach has that clout because a lot of people think he beat Gervonta Tank Davis. I think that's an excellent fight. But anyway, you guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.